Now my last present, and this is my favourite. I'm gonna cry. What's up guys, it's PC90101 here and I'm back at it again for another video. So today's video is the annual Christmas haul of 2025. I'm so excited for this one, and I just want to say before I get into it, I'm extremely grateful for everything I've been bought. I've been truly spoilt this year and I'm very happy with everything, and I can't wait to show you. And I've got a list on here because I can never remember who got what, and I like to make sure that I know who got me what. The first thing I'll explain is my Christmas Eve box, which my parents did for me the first time this year, for all of us, me, my partner, my brother, which you've never done that before. And in that I had a big bottle of Smirnoff Ice, I had some Galaxy counters, some giant Wotsits, some white chocolate fingers, a lotto ticket, didn't win, a scratch card, I didn't win, but my brother did, he got lucky, and some Christmas Eve pyjamas, like always. The Christmas Eve pyjamas are at my mum's and everything else is pretty much gone. Now I've kind of wrote this down, so I will probably tick things off so that I don't get confused, and everything's in a big pile here and I'm just going to try and get through it and remember who did what. So the first thing that I got, and I've asked for this because every year it always comes out, or like every other year, is a Diary of a Wimpy Kid party pooper book. Before you judge or anything, I love a Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and my parents got me this, and every year he always seems to bring out a new one, or most years, so every time, and it always comes out the perfect time where I ask for it as a Christmas present. So I can't wait to read this, because I've had to leave these here in the bags before I could do the haul and then put them away. So the next thing that I got was this McLaren Formula One book, and I do like this picture. Now there's a bit of a theme going on here. Now this book I got from my fiance. I'm trying to remember who I got this from. My fiance bought me this book. And I can't wait to read it, and it's got Zach Brown as part of it as well. If you do know me, you'll know that I love McLaren, especially Lando Norris, so I can't wait for this. There's a bit of a theme to this year's like presents as well, in terms of it, like a lot of like Formula One, so you know, books, everything. I'll tip it off actually, just to make sure that the next thing that I got was a huge Galaxy chocolate bar. I'm not gonna eat all of this in one. Normally when I get Galaxy chocolate bars like this, I just break off a couple of bars, like a couple of squares, and then eat them like that. And my parents got me this. The next thing that I was given was, well, you can't see what the middle one says, but some Me to You candles. So the first one says, this one says be kind, and then smile often and think happy. So it's kind of just like a nice little positive kind of affirmations set of candles. And I'm pretty sure last year I got a set of candles this small, but it wasn't from Me to You, it was Soap and Glory. But these I can burn year round. They're not like a specific like Christmassy themed scent. And my aunt got me these. I am extremely grateful because I love a good candle, and especially if I'm having like a nice bath, I feel like. So the next thing that I got was this miniature Lando Norris book. I've never seen a book this small, not gonna lie. As soon as I opened this, I saw this picture and I was like, that is cool. And my best friend Chloe bought me this. Again, people just know me so well. Like, I didn't even know this was a thing, and it is literally tiny, and I can't wait to read this. And I love it. There's a lot of stuff is gonna have to be moved because I can't get to anything. I can't get to anything. The next thing I got was this huge like fluffy scarf. I won't unravel it, but it's got like different colours. It's got this part. Now it's really nice and warm and so fluffy, And the thing is with scarves, like this kind of size scarves, I don't wear them that often. The only time I wear them is usually if I'm going for like a nice winter walk, or if I'm going to my fiance's mum's, because we'll normally go for a walk around there and it will be very cold. That was also off my auntie. She gets me a scarf every year. She got me one last year, which is like a nice pinkish one. I think it's lying around somewhere. I'll show you the next one I got, but one is actually relatively funny. Is I've got a colouring book from my mum and my stepdad, which says stress relief. Now, I've seen these all over TikTok and I genuinely wanted one, because just look at those pictures. And before you say, that looks babyish, that's child, no, right? This is an adult-ish one because of the pictures in it. Like, look, you got a mushroom, like, you got a duck. But the funny thing is, this when my mum bought me this, she also bought me two by accident. So I've got two in the same colouring book by accident. The only thing I need now is pens to go with them. But if you have any not pens, like coloured pens, but if you've got any recommendations, let me know. Because the thing is with these is sometimes I don't want the colour. If I'm colouring this page, I don't want it to go to the page after, like bleed through, you know? Because a lot of colouring books now, you get them and like pens and you'll colour something, bleeds right through the page and it's a nightmare. But that's off my parents. I had to abbreviate some of these just because I was literally rushing to write this list just so I could film the video, because I can't see my phone to look at my list written out. The next thing that I was gifted was this miniature celebration set from my dad, and this was for me and my fiance to share. Now, this is good because, right, this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but Snickers is a no-go, okay? Snickers and Bounties are a no-go, so he can have all of those. I'll have the Galaxy Caramel because he doesn't like that, and then we'll share. The Maltesers are probably gonna be gone, because if you know celebrations, you know the Maltesers are the best part. Fight me on it all you want, Maltesers are the best part of a celebrations pub, so they'll be gone instantly. But I love a good celebrations box, and I've never seen like a miniature one like that before. So my dad got us that as like a joint present. I won't show this because it's got codes on it and everything. A 2-course meal with 2 drinks at Frankie and Benny's. So me and my partner can go to Frankie and Benny's at any location and get 2 courses of 2 drinks. And all we have to do is just scan this QR code onto our Groupon. I've got the app, so I can do that. And this was from my parents. Now, obviously, that's not bad. Like 2 courses of 2 drinks, that's not bad. And I like Frankie and Benny's, and frankly, there's one in Cheshire Oaks or Broughton, and that's probably the closest one to us. Also got an IMAX there, so we'll probably end up using that and then going to the cinema or going shopping afterwards, because if you're going to go to Broughton or Cheshire Oaks, you gotta go shopping afterwards. Yeah, that was really nice of my parents to get us that, just so we can go out for a nice meal. We might save that for Valentine's Day, who knows, because it runs out in March, so we could use it for a Valentine's Day meal. But I'm so appreciative of that. I love it. Like, I haven't been to Frankie and Benny's in a while, so I can't wait. The next thing that I got was a 1-for-all gift card, and this is a specific one. This is a restaurant one, so it's got Frankie and Benny's, funnily enough, Nando's, which me and my fiance are obsessed with. It's also got Pizza Express, you know, Chiquitos, which are really good as well. I don't remember how much is actually on it. I think like 20 quid or 30 quid or something like that is on it. And this was from my grandparents. So every year my grandparents will always normally get me and my partner a nice joint present, usually like a voucher or something for us to do. So I'm pretty appreciative of this, but I can't wait to use that. Does themed, like, side rant, but normally when it comes to vouchers like that, these ones usually have their expiry date is quite a while. It's up to a year. Because of that, you know, you can use it at any point in the year. So that just could be saved for any sort of time we think, you know what, let's go out tonight and we can use a voucher for like a date night. So that's quite nice, and it's got loads of options on it as well. Speaking of vouchers as well, we got another voucher which was from my aunt, and I really do like this voucher because it's a Nando's voucher. But look at that. Like, again, me and my fiance have an
unhealthy obsession with Nando's.
So we love Nando's, and family know us that well that mostly, I guarantee you every Christmas is always some sort of Nando's or restaurant voucher. Again, I can't wait to use this, and I can't remember how much is on this actually. I don't know, I think there's 20 on there. And the next thing I got is a Cadbury's Biscoff Dairy Milk Bar from my friend Tasha. And I love Biscoff, honestly. But yeah, I love Biscoff. Problem is with these bars though, is you can't always eat them. Like, normally, it's like, you know, some people would have like half one day and half another day, or like they would split it up. I'd only have to have like a couple of squares because it's that sweet. But they're really nice, and I genuinely appreciate that so much because I love like chocolate, and I can guarantee you most of the time, yeah, as I said, I get chocolate. The next thing I got was from my parents, and it is a lilac-y purple Tangle Teezer hairbrush. Now, again, you might be thinking that is boring. No, I had a thing, and I genuinely needed a new hairbrush because ever since my diabetes, my hair has become like gone through a little bit of a journey in terms of like breaking apart and everything. And I need a genuine brush that could help like with brushing it when it's wet, you know, detangling it, because my hair gets quite knotty quite often enough. And something that's just quite light. So like, I'll show you, like, obviously I had a knot in it there, but look how light that is. It doesn't pull on my hair. I genuinely just needed a better hairbrush than what I had that's more practical. And I do like the colour of this as well. And they always say you have to change your hairbrush, I'm pretty sure, every so often. So, but I'm obsessed with this already, and this genuinely, you know, it doesn't have as much hair in it as my other one did. You might think that's an odd present to ask for, but genuinely, hairbrushes like that are not cheap at all. And, you know, a lot of people I don't really want like the cheap hairbrushes anymore. I want something that's gonna like really like help my hair. So the next thing that I got was, I'll have to just get this out to show you, was this Harry Potter jumper. Trying to make sure I'm showing you everything. If you can't read that, it says, but Hagrid were not allowed to do magic away from Hogwarts, and it's got the Hogwarts crest on it, and it's also in a dark red, which happens to be my favourite colour. Just not dark red, but red in general is my favourite colour, but it matches my hair, so I like that. Now this was from my fiance's best friend, and I love it so much. And if you find that weird, it's not, because we talk and we're friends. So, and it fits so well, and it is so fluffy. Like, this is genuinely going to be so warm, especially now when it's like -70 outside, like literally. So I love it. The next thing that I got was some dolly shoes. Now these are like pale pink. The light's probably not great. Now I might be thinking again, dolly shoes, but it's more specific because I asked my mum for some nice shoes, because the shoes I've got currently, I've got 2 pairs of boots. In terms of like smart shoes, right, I've got some shoes downstairs that are like white, and they're kind of, I got them off Vinted, but I wanted some dolly shoes because these can be worn with dresses, these can be worn to an interview or in the summer, and I needed some nice ones, and I genuinely really like the colour of these, and they don't need to have too much design on them. My brother got me these, so I'm very appreciative, because it's always nice to get shoes. The next thing I got, speaking of shoes, is these Skechers. Oh my god, I can't even hold them in one hand. Trying to. Now, these are Skechers air cooled, and they've got memory foam in them, and just literally, they're so cool. And I might say it again, like people overhate on Skechers. This is another side rant, right? People overhate on Skechers. Skechers are comfortable. They don't have to be for kids. These are comfortable, they're practical, and if I'm going out and doing a lot of walking, I'm gonna wear these. I'm not gonna wear my Air Forces, I'm gonna wear these because they're made for like walking. It's called Flex Light. I don't know what that means, but I just like the way they look, and I can't wait to use these, honestly. So yeah, my dad got me those. And I will also say that my dad also gave us some money. So he sent us some money for me. He sent me and my fiance some money for us to go to Nando's together. And he also got us JLS tickets because we had a bit of a problem with our JLS when we on the day that we actually were meant to go originally. So he bought us tickets to go to another one of their concerts on their tour, and I genuinely appreciate that so much. So I'm very kind of happy that we managed to go in the end. That's what else my dad got. My fiance got me this Traitors book. I'll show you that. It's like one of those kind of choose your own adventure books. So like when you read it, it'll say like, you know, you can do that or this, go to this page. And it changes every time you read it, so you could pick a different thing on one page. You could reread it basically to get all the possible kind of endings if you really wanted to. Now again, I love the Traitors. I am obsessed with the Traitors. It is so good. Claudia Winkleman is an icon, so I can't wait to do this because it's genuinely just one of those things you just pick up and then just go through the endings. And I was literally there with my fiance when I showed it to him. I was like, I need this. This is so cool. So I can't wait for that. And I'm so glad that he got me that. So the next thing I got, like, I won't show you this one again because it is another laminate that's got so important and sensitive information on it. But this is he booked a holiday for me, him, my mum, and my nana to go to Fuerteventura the first week of May to, yeah, so like literally the last like couple of days of April and the first week of May, which is around my mum's birthday. So he's kind of booked for the four of us to go on a holiday for my mum's birthday for like a week. I've never been to Fuerteventura before, and we're actually going from Liverpool airport, which is going to be a change because I haven't been from that airport in a while. But they know how my mental health has been lately and how everything's been for me, so they really wanted to kind of treat me to like just a nice holiday just to get away for a week. And normally a holiday like this, you would just chill, you know, tan, you know, maybe do a little bit like shopping, but mainly just chill. And that's kind of my type of holiday. But I can't wait, honestly. I'm really excited, so that's gonna be very fun. So, and that is a big thing as well, honestly, but I'm so grateful for him and my mum to do that for me. Next thing that I was gifted was this, like, I'm trying to like hold it up, this Kate Spade bag, and look at how like nice that pattern looks. And you open it up and it's quite small, but you can fit like your phone, you know, a couple of bits in there. You can fit a wallet, you can fit a wallet, all sorts in there. Now, I literally saw this on Vinted and my friend was like, what do you want for Christmas? And I was like, I see this really nice bag on Vinted and I really want it. So I can't believe that, like, and there's a pocket at the back as well. But my best friend Keisha got me this bag and I am so appreciative because you always need a good side bag like that, like literally, and you can adjust it, I think. Honestly, I love it. I'm obsessed, like literally obsessed. The next thing I got given was this. It's a little bit bent, I do apologise, but I got given was the Soap and Glory set, and it's the You Better ink set. Now I'm trying to do a Project Pan, but this isn't too bad because I knew I was going to get some sort of like fragrance or gift set for Christmas. But I do appreciate this so much. It comes with a body butter, a fragrance spritz, which I've not used before, a small like body wash, which is kind of like a travel set, I suppose, what I could use it for. But I like the packaging, that's quite cute. So yeah, my friend Tasha got me this. I'm just gonna have to add that to my project pan, which I am gonna do like a kind of a stats slash year review where I kind of say what I had a year ago, because I literally started it nearly a year ago. So I literally in January, this coming week, I'm literally gonna get everything that I've got, including all the stuff that I get for Christmas. So if you want to see that, my TikTok is linked in the description. The next thing I got was this Oreo Festive Favorites, and it comes with milk, golden, white and original Oreos. Now again, if you know me, you know that my favourite out of this whole set is the white chocolate ones. I love the white chocolate ones. So my parents got me this. They also got my fiance one, and the funny thing is he doesn't like white chocolate. So he said, oh, you know what? You can have the white chocolate out of my set. So I was like, you know what? I'm not complaining. An extra white chocolate one. And I can't wait to have this. But when I looked, you get 2 of the original, 2 golden, but you only get 1 of them. What the hell? But appreciative of that. Like, they're always good for like lunches. And speaking of chocolate, they also got me this, and it's a little bit kind of fucked basically because it was crushed in the bag. But they got me some Cadbury's mini snowballs in like a chocolate bar. So you've got Cadbury's like dairy milk, but then as you can see it has like the snowballs inside of it. I'm pretty sure I've never like actually had this before. My parents got me this as well, again. And I've never had this before, Cadbury snowballs. And you might be shouting through the screen, how have you never had them before? I don't know. I've just not eaten these before, and I can't wait. Now, the next thing that I got was, again, from my fiance's best friend, who's kind of really done well this year. Like, literally, he got me a jumper, and then he got me this, which is a Dobby's reader set. So it comes with a mug, a bookmark. Is that a bookmark or a book tag? Because normally it's like different. No, bookmark, and some Dobby socks as well. But I really like this Harry Potter Dobby set. Now, I like Dobby, I love Dobby, and on the socks it actually says Dobby has no master, which is quite cute. The next thing I was gifted, which this is kind of like gone all loose now because it's been in a bag, but it's these teddy bear pajamas, as you can see, which are from Primark, and my parents got me these because originally I asked my mum for these for a Christmas Eve pajamas. I said I've seen these in Primark, I really like them, and I really want them for my Christmas Eve pajamas. She did get me some other pair, but she got me those as well because she knew I really liked them. So I can't wait to try them on, and they're really fluffy as well by the feel of it. And teddy bear, they're just so adorable. So the next thing that I was gifted was from my partner. Now again, this is the same as the Traitors one. We were literally out shopping together and I pointed this out to him. So it's a Stranger Things hoodie. It's got WSQK, the Squawk. And then on the back, which is so cool, it's got all the discs on it. Now, if you've not watched the new Stranger Things season, you're not going to understand this. Yeah, like dog bark, kazoo, you know, and this is really cool and I like the colour of it. They do this in a red as well, and a black, I'm pretty sure. But again, if you don't keep up with Stranger Things, you won't understand what this means. But I love Stranger Things, and the new season is so cool. I'm not going to do any spoilers for anyone that's not seen it, but it is so cool, and if you're a fan or whatever, just watch it. But I love this because I literally saw like the retro like hoodies in the window, and I was like, oh my god, the Squawk, and I was like, that looks so cool. So I was like, why not? So I can't wait to try that on. The next thing I got, and again, this is very funny, I got some white chocolate Oreos, a 6-pack. my mum also bought my fiance the same pack, not realising that he does not like white chocolate. So my fiance gifted me his because he won't eat it and he does not like white chocolate. My mum just genuinely forgot. Before people start saying anything, she just genuinely forgot that he doesn't eat white chocolate. So she was like, she felt so bad. And I said, it's fine. It's gonna get eaten. I'll have it. So yeah, my mum and stepdad got me some white chocolate Oreos. Now the next thing is another book. And of course it's an F1 book. Surviving to Drive, and it's got Gunther Steiner. Now, Gunther Steiner is an icon. If you've not watched the F1 movie, you will not know what I'm referencing here. It's just his part in the film is so hilarious. Yeah, we all love him. And my parents, was it my parents that got me? No, actually no, my fiance got me this. And I like the whole, like, I just like the look of that, like, just look at that. The next gift that I got, and again, I was not expecting this at all, but it's a very thoughtful gift, which is a Angel Stitch notebook, and it's also got a pen as well. Now this was from my fiance's best friend, and obviously I love my notebooks and my pens, so this will probably be used for my YouTube books when I'm like filming and I can't use my phone instead of this one. So yeah, so I'm very appreciative of this and I can't wait to use it. Now obviously we're getting to like near the end, so I will save one of my one that was like really stuck out to me, and I might thinking not the holiday did, and I'm appreciative of that, but there's one that really stuck out to me, which I will save for last. But the next one that I got was this Zach Brown F1 book, 7/10 of a second. I really like that title. And my parents got me this one. F1 books are so interesting to me because I don't know a lot. Like, I've not been an F1 fan for long, so there's a lot of things, like my partner's been an F1 fan for longer than I have, and he has literally said to me, like, you don't know a lot and because you've not been a fan for as long as I have, but obviously you can always like look things up, you know, kind of getting more information. So having these type of books where I can read up about like McLaren, Zach Brown, Lando Norris, you know, it's good because I can get more information about it, and then I can grow my knowledge on F1 because I don't know a lot about the past of it, only like what's been happening in like the most couple recent years. So this is quite good for me to get the knowledge, and I genuinely think this will be interesting as well to read. So now this one is very heavy, extremely heavy, but oh my god, it is Soap and Glory Showstopper gift set. Now I'll just quickly hold that up so you can see those bits of what comes with it, but I will explain it because I can't hold it up for long because it's so heavy. So what comes with it is some hand cream, some foot cream, the face wash that I use, some body butter, a face mask, some body wash, some body scrub, and I don't know what that part of that one is. Is it like a lip scrub or something? Oh, it's some clear lip gloss. And it also comes, I'm guessing, with this bag. Now at the top of it literally says gift contents are worth over £67, including 8 full-size products and a free vanity bag. I'm guessing that this is the bag, but you wouldn't want to carry this huge bag around, so I don't know if that is the bag. But again, this is going to be added to my project pan, and as I said before, I am appreciative and I really am grateful for this. Oh my god, Jesus, that's not going to fit in there, so that's just going there. It won't fit in the bag because the bag is literally overflowing right in front of me, so I'm going to have to put it on the bed next to me. But that's what my nana got me. She got me that gift set. She also got me some Old Malt cider because she always gets everyone some sort of drink. So she got me a set of Old Malt cider, the berries and cherries version. And she also got me £100 to spend on whatever I wanted to, so I kind of just used that in the Boxer Day sales-ish. We went to Liverpool literally like yesterday, so I used it on to buy some things from there. She always spoils everyone every year, so I'm happy with that. Now, the next gift I got, which some people might look at this and be like, what in the actual hell, is a set of pink tea towels. Now I'm thinking, tea towels? Really? As I said, as a kid, when you get like things like socks or clothes, you're like, I don't want that. As an adult, you love it. As an adult, getting something like tea towels is like the highlight of your life, because me and my fiance are discussing about getting our own place at some point in this coming year, hopefully. So this was from my mum and stepdad, and they were asking us about if it was any. They said, oh, we can get you something for your place, your own place to keep, and we'll get you something for your own place. We want to get you some presents that you can keep for your own place, so then, you know, you've got a couple of things stocked up. So I just said, you know, you could just get us some nice tea towels or something small, and these are really cute and I genuinely appreciate these so much, so I can't wait. And these are going to go kind of somewhere safe. And the next thing that I got, which has got a lot of different attachments to it, is this lint remover, and it's quite a fancy one as well. Now, when I say lint remover, I've got two. I've got one which is actually a lint remover where you literally roll it up and it gets rid of stuff. This is different. My mum calls this a debobbler, and I really wanted one because she's got a big one, and normally when I go there, any kind of socks, bottoms, hoodies, jumpers, things like that have got any sort of fluff on them, she likes to use her debobbler to get them off. And she's obsessed with hers, and she loves to use it. And I told her that I really wanted one because I wanted to get rid of it. I really wanted one to use on my own clothes. So they got me one. It's a different one to what she's got, but I can't wait to use it. And I'm assuming that this is where it will go in this little section and you just empty it out. Like, I've got like a couple of things. Like, I've got literally a bunch of different things, like a charger as well, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure this out and stuff, but I can't wait to use it, and I genuinely wanted one. The next thing, second to last thing I got is this, and it is a tripod. Now it's not just a tripod, you can use it as a selfie stick. Now I'll try and like show you. So you can use it as a selfie stick, but I'm going to use it obviously as a tripod. Now it says it goes up to 1.8 meters in height, which is insane. And you can get a remote control. And as well as that, there's like a part on the top where you can put a light, like a ring kind of light. And on their like kind of store, or I think this is from Amazon. So on the Amazon store with this, you can also get a light attachment with it. So, and you can get like a little remote so that you can use it to like take pictures, you know. But this, I genuinely am so happy with this. And I asked my fiance for this because I want to take like YouTube and TikTok genuinely more seriously and like up my filming game, because right now my phone is leaning on some boots, let's just say that. But this is good for my YouTube because I can now just set it up on my phone. I don't have to prop my phone up anymore, so that the angles are going to be much better, so you can see me much better. And obviously this can also be used for my TikToks, because normally a lot of the times when I do TikToks, if I'm doing a video downstairs in the kitchen, if I'm doing baking or cooking or something, it's just so much easier if I just set my phone up where I want it to be, so by the pan, and then I can just press record, I can do what I want to do, and then it's hands free. So this is gonna up my game that big time, but I can't wait to use this. So after this video, oh my god, after this video, my videos are gonna be so much better. So I'm so happy with this. Now, my last present, and this is my favourite. Even though you might say, do you really have a favourite? Like, what about everything else? Money is, like, I'm not going to have a favourite thing based on money or, like, oh, you know, things like that. It's normally on, like, how thoughtful this is. And this genuinely nearly made me cry because of how thoughtful this was. Look. And it's not just, it's a red panda teddy bear. It's not just any red panda teddy bear. It's a diabetic red panda teddy bear. So it's got a Freestyle Libre on the arm, which is what I use. And it's also got a Omnipod kind of like here. And that's not what I use yet because I'm not on a pump. But I should be getting a pump in the near future. And my best friend Jess got me this. I saw this on TikTok and Instagram, and it came up on as an ad that Type 1 Style do kind of like support animals, that you can put what CGM, what pump they're on, pick one, any kind of animal, and personalize that in terms of what they're on. And I genuinely had no idea they did that until one came up, and then I was like scrolling through the website and I saw him, and I was just instantly fell in love because my favorite animal is a red panda. I love red pandas. They are just so adorable and they're so cute. And literally, I saw a TikTok one day of a red panda and I was like, oh my god, this is the cutest animal I've ever seen. So not only is it red panda, which is my favorite animal, but it's a diabetic support animal. Now, this literally made me cry. I've had such a hard time lately, and my diabetes has not been great lately, I will admit that. So the fact that I have this teddy bear that's kind of got, you know, the devices, and that's made to be like a diabetic support animal, it is so like helpful and reassuring because it's like they're going through what you're going through. And I'm gonna cry, literally. And it's cheered me up in so many ways. So that is genuinely why this is like one of my favorites, and I'm so grateful because of the thought that's gone into it and the fact that like I've needed something like this, like a support kind of thing. And as soon as I opened this, my family was like shocked because they didn't know this was a thing because it's not advertised enough. His name's Rory the red panda, and I'm genuinely really happy. So if you have a diabetic in your life who's really struggling, head on to Type 1 Style and get them one of these. Like, doesn't have to be a red panda, they've got loads of other toys. So they will genuinely, the fellow diabetics in your life will genuinely appreciate you for this. Oh wait, I did have one more present actually, and it fell down. And this present was also a very, very thoughtful, and no one's ever put this much effort into a gift for me before. So it's a scrapbook from my best friend Chloe. So she's done some like stickers on it, and I will just show you a little bit. So you open it with like the ribbon, which I'm assuming that she's like, that comes with it, and literally she's stuck like pictures of us in it. So this is one where we bought 2 of these Scream toys from, wait no, did I buy one or did she buy one, or is that mine? I can't remember now, but we went to HMV and we got these 2 Scream toys, and I got her into Scream because I watched it with her and she was instantly obsessed with it like me. She's even done this, which is when we went to Nando's and we went to Durham. So she's kind of put like pictures of us in it, pictures of like our trips we've done together so far, and trips of when she came down to visit me here. And she's not only done that, but she's wrote a really nice message for me in the back, and she's also put pictures of like my favourite people in here. And my mum was like reading through this and she was like, wow, that is so like thoughtful and so grateful. Now see, she's put my favourite people in it. She's put Lando Norris in it, she's done Daz Black in it, Oscar Piastri, Mr. Pastry in it, And then just some pictures of me. So there's this picture where I went to Wax Museum in Blackpool and I took a picture with Ed Sheeran's wax figure, and I'm definitely going to be planning more trips of her next year. But I know she's watching this as well, so Chloe, if you're watching this, this is amazing and I appreciate this so much. So I really like this. And that is everything I've got physically with me. My partner's sister, she got me a 1 for all voucher, which I have used, and it was for about 20 quid and I have used that. She also got me a Stranger Things nightie, which has currently been put away, and a Friends kind of like puzzle set, which has been put away somewhere, and I can't find it, but it is somewhere. And his mum and dad and his other sister have got us something as well. So I haven't actually got that just yet because we are going to see them on New Year's, so that's when we'll open them. So on New Year's I will probably add in the clips of me showing you what they've got so that you can see that as well. Hey guys, so I've already filmed the first part of this video and I'd said that I would complete this video by finishing off the rest of the haul. So it's now January the 2nd and Happy New Year, and I have got the rest of the haul here from when we went over to his parents' house. So I thought that I would show you. So the first thing that I got from his parents, which is something that I asked for and I really needed, is a new bag. So they got me this really nice Primark bag, and obviously as you can see, much better material, much betterly made. And I needed a new bag for work, and so now I've got a bag, a small bag, and then a bag for work, or if I was to go into town I would take this bag because I'd be able to put stuff inside it, like small bits. So I really like this bag and I've already filled it up, as you can see, and so it is already in use and I really like it. The next thing that his parents got me was some nice cozy warm socks, and I love the pattern of these. There's like the grey and then there's the grey and the little stars. It's so cute, and I always love a good pair of fluffy socks. You can't have too many because they're just so good, versatile for traveling or if it's cold. So I can't wait to start using these, and his parents got me both of these. Then in my stocking I got a couple of things. I got this small pack of Gillian seashells, and I love these. Like, me and my mum are obsessed with these. They're so nice. If you'd never had these, I would recommend trying them because they're just so good. I also got a bag of Haribo in my stocking, which this is going to be saved for hypo treatment, so I'm probably going to put it into my little tub that I've got in my drawer, because anytime I do get some sort of sweets like these, it's always good for hypo treatment, so I always save them. So I can't wait to stock that. I also got a Hot Wheels car, and it's not just any Hot Wheels car, but it's a Monster High Hot Wheels car. Now, two things. One, before you judge, it is like a family thing in their family to get like Hot Wheels in their stocking. And two, I love Monster High. So, like, you know, if you don't know me, I love Monster High. So that is really cool and I really like that. This is a little cup of, looks like coffee or hot chocolate bath fizzers, and this is so cute. I really don't want to use it because look how like nice and cute this is. So I can't wait to use this. And the last thing I got in my stocking was this Stitch pen set, and it will go with my pens that I got from my Stitch pen that I got from his friend Josh, my fiance's friend. So can't wait to use that. Then along with the bag, I also got this purse inside of it with a K on it, and this is so cute, and it's so small and it's big enough that it will fit any of my cards in it, and it'll go just straight into my bag. So, and if I do sound different in this video, I have a lot of pain in my jaw because my wisdom tooth, every so often, this is like a side rant, but every little and often I get random bursts of pain, and it happens and it's like here there for like a week or so or a couple of days, then it usually stops, and I hadn't had it in a while, so I was quite suspicious, and now it started again. So the next thing I got was from my fiance's nana. Oh my god, I nearly dropped it. My fiance's nana. Now last year she got me this cup, which has been so helpful, and I didn't expect it to get me even this year, but she got me this like sweet set. So it's got sweet and salted popcorn, and it's also got some gummies, and then a cup that you can keep. Now I think this is quite cute. The gummies probably would be something for a hypo treatment, but the popcorn is definitely going to be something that I'm going to eat. But the good thing about this is it gives me the nutritional info for the gummies. So it gives me the carb and the sugars in 100 grams of the gummies, so I can use that to carb count, which is really, really helpful. Then from my fiance's sister and her family, I got this Ravenclaw style cup, and I got two straws. I got a little Hedwig here, and then the sorting hat here. Now this is really nice. Obviously, she knows me so well, but I can't wait to use this, and they all know me so well. One of his uncles got me this sock and cup set. Now I've seen this in HMV, but I've never heard of it, but they do look really cute, and the cup is really nice as well, so I can't wait to start using this. Then I got this, it's already been opened, but this Fox's Classic Biscuit set from his mum's best friend and partner, and for us both obviously to share. And now I've already stolen these because these are the best part of a Fox's gift set. Fight me, because these are the best part. Now there is another thing actually that I got. Wait, no, actually no, this was from his aunt and uncle, sorry, his other uncle, and one of his other uncles and his aunt. His mum's best friend and partner got us a like candle set. I don't actually know where it is, but it's like this really big candle set, and it's got like a couple of wax melts, a wax melt burner, I think 2 candles, or 2 or 3 candles of different scents, and it's really nice and it's huge. His aunt and uncle got us this set, and that is everything actually, I think. So that is everything that I got for Christmas 2025. Now I hope that you like this video, and I hope that you all had a good Christmas, and now it's the new year. A lot of different things are going to be happening. I've already got a video lined up to post, so that probably won't be posted long after this one, but I shall see you in my next video. Bye!